Welcome to Legends on Wheels, the place where classic cars meet unforgettable stories. Imagine a car so sleek, so powerful, and so intimidating that even the Mafia couldn't resist making it their signature ride. A car that wasn't just a machine, it was a statement. That car was the 1962 Lincoln Continental, and for mobsters, politicians, and the rich elite, it became the ultimate symbol of power. The early 1960s were a time of style and danger. America was booming, but under the surface, crime families ruled the streets. They needed cars that matched their lifestyle, classy enough to turn heads, but strong enough to send a message. That's where the Lincoln Continental rolled in. The 1962 model wasn't just a luxury car. It was bold, low-slung, and had doors that swung open in a way no other car dared. Those suicide doors instantly became iconic. To mob bosses, they weren't just stylish, they were practical. When you make enemies, being able to jump in or out quickly mattered. Under the hood sat a massive 430 cubic inch V8, pumping out more than 300 horsepower. The car was big, heavy, and built like a tank. Smooth for cruising, fast for getaways, and silent enough for late-night drives through the city. If you wanted to feel untouchable, this was the ride. Driving a Continental wasn't just about comfort, it was about reputation. Pulling up in one told the world you were wealthy, stylish, and not to be messed with. Now, many mobsters also drove Cadillacs, but the Lincoln had a different energy. Cadillac was flashy, Lincoln was quiet authority. It didn't shout, it commanded respect. And here's the twist. This wasn't just the mob's car, it was also the president's car. John F. Kennedy himself rode in a Lincoln Continental limousine. The very same car admired by mobsters was trusted by the White House. That overlap made it legendary. It could carry the most powerful man in the country and the most feared men in the underworld. Picture it, a smoky nightclub in New York, 1962, neon lights glowing, music blasting. Then you hear the low growl of a Lincoln Continental. Out steps a man in a sharp suit with bodyguards at his side. Everyone notices. That's the power this car carried. The wide grille looked like a scowl, the long body stretched across the street like a shark. Elegant, but intimidating. And those suicide doors? To regular buyers, just a design feature. But in the mob world, they carried a darker meaning. Stories spread about people shoved into the back of a Continental, never to be seen again. Whether true or not, the legend stuck. Its huge backseat made it even more perfect. Some joked it was made for business meetings on the move. Others said it was big enough to hide people, or worse. The myths only added to its reputation. But beyond crime and power, the Continental was a design masterpiece. Ford built it to reinvent Lincoln as the future of American luxury. Clean lines, sharp edges, timeless style. Even today, it looks modern. That's why collectors chase it, and why Hollywood keeps bringing it back in movies and music videos. More than 60 years later, it still has the same aura. It wasn't just for mobsters, it wasn't just for presidents. It was for anyone who wanted to feel larger than life. Driving a Continental was like wearing a crown on wheels. So tell me, if you lived in the 60s, would you choose the flashy Cadillac or the intimidating Lincoln Continental? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if this ride through history grabbed you, hit that like button. The 1962 Lincoln Continental will forever be remembered as the Mafia's favorite luxury car, a legend that carried fear, respect, elegance, and danger all in one. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to Legends on Wheels for more stories of the cars that shaped history.